Welcome back. Joining us now is a fantastic woman. She is a fertility doctor, and she's also the co-author of Empowering Women to Succeed. Tough times don't last, but tough women do. Please welcome Dr. Timea Belej-Rak to the show.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Great, thank you.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It's a great pleasure and honor.
Oh, absolutely. I'm so happy that you're here, and you've got some fans here, so make some noise for if you're here for the good doctor. Amazing. So tell me a little bit about your background leading up to being a fertility doctor.
Well, I think it all started in my grandfather's shed when I was 5, and I gave him an injection. And I think that hooked me. No, unfortunately, he's passed on.
Oh, sorry.
And then we came to Canada, and I fell in love with biology in high school, where I was introduced to Broomhilda, the scientist. Okay. And then I found the information very easy to remember, and women's health in particular, and I decided I wanted to be an obstetrician gynecologist and help women. And then in medical school, when I cut the cord of the first baby that I delivered.
When was that? How long ago was that?
That
Do you
was in about 1995 or so.
Okay.
I knew I was hooked, and I still love it to this day. And then during the residency, we do several rotations, and one of them was in fertility. And so I went from delivering the babies to actually helping create them. And that was fantastic and magical, and I haven't looked back since.
That's amazing. Now, fertility is one. I mean, the specialty in medicine. It's a very honorable thing that you're doing. Why fertility, though? Why did you choose that as opposed to the other areas of medicine?
It was the ability to help create life.
Okay.
Is where I just got hooked.
You got hooked, okay.
And help couples and families and individuals create their dreams of having a baby.
All right, so let's talk about then the people who are coming to see you. And knowing what I know of biology, what is the best time to have a baby? I guess the maternal years are what to what range?
The best time would be in our 20s. However, very few of us have that opportunity these days where we go to school first, we finish our education, we buy a house and get ourselves ready financially to have a baby. However, yes, in our 20s would be the best of our fertile years. Okay. And fertility does decline with age, which a lot of women do not realize, because in the media, the 47, 50-year-olds are being depicted as having children, and that's not necessarily the reality.
Okay. So who are your clients then? What age or average age is coming to see you, and what can you do for them?
Our average age is about late 30s. However, we see couples and individuals in their 20s as well. We see single women, we see lesbian couples, we see gay men, we see heterosexual couples. We have pretty much something to offer for everyone.
All right, all right. And how do you go about becoming fertile, say, if you have an issue in that area of your life?
It depends on what the specific issue is. So we do a number of investigations when you first come to see us, and then depending on what we find, then we offer the different types of help that's available.
Okay, so you do a needs assessment with them.
Yes.
And then, so typically, how long is the process to become pregnant?
Anywhere from 3 to 6 months on average.
Okay.
But it can take a little bit longer, up to a year even.
So is it something that is incubated? Is it something, is the fertilization, does it happen in the clinic, or is it done in vitro? Like, what are the options, please?
So the options are, we can give you medications, and then you can have intercourse. We can process the sperm and prepare it, and then place it into the woman's uterus.
Okay.
And then we can also take the eggs out of a woman's ovaries, and then create the embryos in the lab. So those are all the different options.
All right. So you've touched many people. I mean, you've brought joy to so many people who couldn't get pregnant, and with your amazing treatments, you know, that happened. That happy bundle of joy came into their midst. So how have you been transformed by helping so many people conceive?
I have learned to believe in miracles. And I see them every day. And I thank God and the universe for allowing me to do the job that I do, because I can't imagine doing anything greater in this life.
Amazing. Yeah, it's huge. So there's always hope, isn't there?
Absolutely.
There's always hope. What is next for you? I mean, you've been doing this for how long now?
About 10 years.
10 years. Do you see yourself writing a book about
Actually,
fertility?
yes, we do have a book coming out in January 2017 entitled Embrace Your Fertility, Empowering You with Tools to Help You Succeed. And it's a compilation of patient stories as well as practitioners offering
amazing.
different treatments such as naturopathy, acupuncture, traditional medical treatment, mind-body medicine, mind-body coaching, counseling, adoption, sperm donation, and egg donation. So it covers all the different possible ways that individuals and couples can have children.
Okay, so many options. Do you have children?
I have one, yes.
Yeah. How old is your child?
She's almost 12.
She's almost 12. Okay. Are you thinking of adding?
Not anymore, and
Not
we
anymore?
also needed the help of in vitro fertilization to have her.
Okay.
So I've not only helped couples, but I've also
You've
been
been
through
there.
the treatment
You've been
myself.
there.
Yes.
Okay. Can you quickly just give us an anecdote of a scenario that stood out the most in your mind, working with a client and offering that hope they were looking for and a positive outcome?
I had a couple where the man had no sperm, and so they had been told.
How can you have no sperm?
Sometimes
Sorry, I just went there.
it is possible that men do not produce sperm, and this couple had been told that because of that they would not be able to conceive. And then one day I get a phone call that they're pregnant, and that's one of the miracles that I've witnessed. Yes.
After seeing Dr. Timea, bam! The stork arrived. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Great results.
Thank you.
I never knew that there was no spermatozoa possibility of that. But something I do know of biology is that women can't be blamed for the sex. It's the man who carries the sex gene, right? So they determine whether it's a boy or a girl. Am I right?
Yep.
Or did I miss the class?
You're
in
good.
biology?
You're good.
Okay. Okay. Just saying. So you've got a book coming out, and you wrote Empowering Women to Succeed, which is another anthology of amazing women entrepreneurs. Let's talk about that experience.
It was a great learning experience. I became a co-owner of a fertility clinic and brought together the Total Wellness Center that offered acupuncture as well as naturopathy, and learned a lot about running a business and what it takes.
Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks, not as glamorous as people think.
No, and so at the end of the 4 years, I made the decision to actually sell my shares and have joined Anova Fertility and Reproductive Health now, which is the first of its kind in Canada with the next generation IVF lab, and look forward to incorporating my holistic treatments there as well.
Wow, I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And your parents are here. Are they
Yes.
here? What are their names? They're beaming with pride.
Vasil and Teresia.
So glad that you're here. And where are you originally from? You mentioned home.
Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia. All right. So I'm going to do this to you, put you on the spot. Can you say something into the camera to offer a couple some hope, looking to have that addition in their lives?
My motto in life has been to never give up hope, and that's what I offer to my patients.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. And where can people find you?
At drbelej-rak.com or anovafertility.com.
Okay. Thank you so much. Fantastic work you're doing in the
Thank you very
community.
much.
We really appreciate you.
Thank you
Dr.
so much for
Timea
having me.
Belej-Rak, everybody. We'll be back.